Hi everyone, thanks for coming to our CompoundKit workshop. I'm Lily from Furucombo and the Protocolink team as a smart contract engineer. We are here to explore the CompoundKit, a tool designed to make developing on the Compound VC protocol much easier for engineers. Our goal is to you to work away with the skills to create a user-friendly product with ease. In the past, if engineers want to develop applications like one-click flash loan or leverage strategy or devs on the Compound VC, they face two major challenges. The first one is to understand the Compound protocol, and the other one is the high cost and complexities of developing an audit contract. So the CompoundKit was created to resolve these issues. It allows engineers to avoid developing new contracts from scratch and continually adding new functionalities and markets to Compound VC. Let's take a look at the CompoundKit. How is it involved when we now calling it as a lending SDK? You will see some demo code and even get to try small exercise for yourself at work. So the lending SDK works on top of Polink SDK. We can say that Polink makes the logic work. So each logic means approval, a swap, supply, or whatever logic of the DeFi. And the lending SDK tells the Polink what logic should be when we create use cases of lending services. So by using the lending SDK, development costs can be reduced 80% compared to developing it from scratch. So when we upgraded the CompoundKit to the lending SDK, the new lending SDK includes all the original functionalities plus new features such as open position, swapping debt, and the full access to the Compound VC markets. So using the SDK is very straightforward. Just import the package into your code and you are ready to go. For today's demonstration, I will show you how to use the one-click open position feature with focus on the leverage staking. So what is leverage staking? It's a very popular strategy where the collateral token, LST, has a higher APY than the borrowing Ether APY. And it is unlikely to be liquidated unless LST and the Ether depeg. As the table demonstrates, assuming LST APY is 5%, and the APY for the 10 times leverage staking on Compound VC would increase very, very much depending on the Ether's borrow APY. This means that when the APY of LST itself exceeds the Ether's borrow APY, the strategy can amplify the APY much faster than simply hold the LST token in your wallet. Yeah, great. So we finally reached the demo section. We will be using the demo repo, which employ the lending SDK. This data generates transaction data that allow user to open position just one transaction. So let me guide you through the specifics. We will utilize the Compound VC CB ETH to Ether markets on the base chain and using the USDC from your wallet to open the position. So the process is very streamlined. Once you set up, it will generate the transaction data from the lending SDK, and the transaction data can be signed with your wallet directly. Okay, let's check out the repo. Here's the demo repo. In the project directly, we run a yarn start to start a demo, and it will guide us step by step on how to open a position on Compound VC. As we move through the demo, you will see the prompts in the terminal. Just follow these prompts and press enter. The demo is interactive and designed to make the process as clear as possible. And during the demo, you will see the various outputs such as the estimated funds needed. Then you can generate transaction data to standard transaction. This can be done through your preferred method, whether that is a Web3 provider or directly through a wallet interface. Then this demo is I think, a great way to see the practical application of the lending SDK in action, giving you a hands-on experience of the lending protocols. Before we run this demo, let's take a moment to look over the demo code. So the demo code starts by importing necessary modules from the Protocolink package, which includes the API, Compound, and the lending SDK. Then in step 1, we register the Compound v3 lending protocol and the PairSwap v5 swapper. This step lets the PairSwap to be the swapper when we do the leverage staking. In step 2, initialize the lending adapter with the base chain ID and the wallet address which has some USDC and the Ether as gas fee already. Then in step 3, we can get a Compound v3 portfolio for the wallet account. Here we simply press enter to trigger the action to display the portfolio, showing what asset and APYs of the ETH markets are currently held by the account. In step 4, use the open by collateral function to create the leverage staking position. Actually, it contains many steps, but the lending SDK helps us to get rid of those steps. Then in step 5, we use the estimate raw data to get the required funds, check balance, and get approvals and permit data for the transaction. Those information can be displayed on your product to help users to understand the change of asset in the user wallet after the transaction are sent. Then in step 6, we use the build router transaction request to get the transaction data, including true data and value. Finally, you can use those data to send by our wallet. Okay, so let's run the demo in the console. Let's walk through what happens when we run our demo code. I will start by executing the yarn start. Yeah, we have successfully registered the Compound v3 and PairSwap v5. Also, our adapter is initialized with the base chain ID. Now let's pay enter to retrieve the portfolio of this account. The output shows various data of the base ETH market, including supply balances, borrower balances, and the detailed position data of user like unit in USD, APY, liquidation limit, and so on. This comprehensive data helps us to build informative product to help users. By pressing enter again, we initialize the building of the logic to open position of the leverage staking. The system generates many logic for the leverage staking use cases. First, it swaps USDC token from user wallet to Coinbase Ether. Then we call the zero fee balancer fetch loan to borrow wrap Ether. Then again, we swap those wrap Ether to Coinbase Ether. And we supply all of Coinbase Ether as collateral. And borrow wrap Ether to build the expected leverage staking position. Finally, we repay the fetch loan. We can see that by using a fetch loan, we can achieve a leverage staking position in one step without the need to repeatedly perform multiple borrows and supplies. After contrasting our logic, press enter to estimate the necessary funds and approval required to execute the transaction. So in step 5, it offers the detailed funds needed in this example, we just needed 40 USDC dollars to build a leverage position of the Coinbase Ether to Ether. This information can be displayed on a product. And then in the step 6, finally you can get the transaction data, value, and the true address. Then we can open our wallet to send out the transaction. Alright, we will use the true address, data, and value we just generated to set up our position. First, open your testing wallet and send the transaction. Paste the data we just generated. So the true address is Protocolink router address, and we will pay some small fees. So the fee is in the Ether unit here. Finally, the country code data is very long. We just generate to add here. And try to send out the transaction. So you will see it's called the polling our country, and it will reduce 40 USDC from our wallet balance and pay a small fee. As you can see, this transaction involves many steps, including swapping, fresh loan, supply, borrow. So the lending SDK simplifies the entire process into just one function. Now let's switch over to the Compound official UI to see what the result is. So we started with just only 40 USDC as our initial funds, but using leverage, we opened a position worth $160. This position is unlikely to be liquidated unless Coinbase, Ether, and Ether depeg from each other. And additionally, Coinbase Ether is a legacy token with an APY about 3%, which is higher than the APY for borrowing Ether on Compound. So this is an effective strategy to amplify APY, and your product can utilize this to build more feature for users. This brings us to the end of our demo. Now let's try out what we have learned with the hands-on exercise. First, you will need to download our demo repo from GitHub. Just click on the repo. Then make sure your wallet has some USDC for creating the position and a bit of Ether for gas fees. If later, update the account address in the open position file to match your own wallet address. Once everything is set up, go ahead and use your wallet to make the transaction. If you are done, share your transaction in the Protocolink API channel on Furucombo Discord. And remember, if you need any more information or run into any trouble, our documentation is always available on this link. Yeah, thank you for your participating. I hope the exercise helps you understand how to use the Lending SDK and encourage you to try more projects. Yeah. Your feedback and work are important to our community. Let's keep building together. Bye-bye.